Hey BookTube, how you guys doing today? I'm hoping this isn't skipping all over the place. I've been having a lot of trouble with this setup. Well, anyway, I was thinking about what video I was going to do today, and I remembered like a couple weeks back I had started doing one of those 2017 reading statistics type videos, and I'm gonna put it in here, but I actually did it on a night where I only got like an hour of sleep. I couldn't sleep, and then woke up like at 5 in the morning, and basically as soon as the sun came up I did the video kind of thing. And I actually fell asleep on a couple different occasions while doing the video, and I also started like talking nonsense. So really fun blooper bit, and I'll put that in like right here, I guess. Okay, everybody, I'm very exhausted here. Thought I would so yeah, I don't know, because that's a long road to go down. Yeah, so that's that, and we were gonna do something about the lake, but I don't think we're going anymore. How much horror did I read? Alright. So that was a lot of fun, yeah. So now, let me get into the, what do you call it? My stats. I have this giant commonplace book now, so I could be all common. Okay, now, some of these numbers, the percentages at least, might be a little fucked because I kept remembering books that I read. And since it was a while ago, I don't remember exactly which was which. I thought that said cringe 10%. It doesn't, it says crime. But anyway, so 41 books in 2017. Here's a quick look at them. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So here are the stats, I think. Okay, so 37 of the 241 books were like hard-boiled detective books. 30% were comics or graphic novels. 20 or 12% was nonfiction. I read 3 spy books. 15 science fiction, which is like 9%. 18 classics. 23 fantasy, 10 mystery, 1 YA, which was the worst book I read last year. It was I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone. Bought it based on the title, and it was complete shit. In my eyes, anyway. 16 horror books, 6 adventure books. Uh-oh. What's all this stuff? Oh, I didn't count pages. I thought that would take me kind of forever in a day. Oh, years and decades. I didn't do that. Most of the stuff is old. The comics and stuff are new. But the majority of the stuff I read would probably be in between the 20s and the 80s. And I would say the majority is probably the 40s, the 1940s. I read two books in translation. They were both Murakami books. I read 13 books by women, and I didn't count any of the comics in that. This is just like the novels and stuff. I would have to I didn't count the comics in that. But a lot of it was Agatha Christie. What else? Do I have some of the Nick Carter books were written by Valerie Molman, I think is her name. Let me see here. What else do we have? Don't know what that means. People of Color. 4 books out of 241 are from people of color. I can't even read my own writing. This is horrific. Anyway, the majority of the books I read were used books. I had a couple new books in here. Not new, they just came out, but new, I bought them new. I DNF'd 3 books. Did I mark down what they were? Shit. I don't think I did. I DNF'd 3 books, so there was that. And I guess that's it as far as yeah, I guess those are my statistics that I actually wrote down. And 17 crime novels. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah? Okay. So anyway, not a bad year. I've read 25 books so far this month, so that's pleasant. But yeah, so that's that. Now, some people doing this are like, well, I gotta read more women authors or people of color or whatever. And if that's how you want to do stuff, that's completely cool. I just want to read books that I've been wanting to read. Um, I know there is a lot of pressure from BookTube to read certain things, like you need to be reading more works in translation, and you need to be doing this, and you need to be doing that. And if you want to do those things, that's fantastic, and go do those things. But if, like, you're like me and you want to get through Edgar Rice Burroughs, you want to get through Mickey Spillane, you want to get through Bukowski, um, you want to get through a bunch of pulp stuff, H.P. Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, um, then do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be upset or worried about stuff like that, because at the end of the day, a good book's a good book. And if you find a good book written by a woman, if you find it, well, I will say this: I want to read more Patricia Highsmith and Daphne du Maurier this year. So there you go. And I want to finish all the Murakami books. So there you go again. And I'm reading Dostoevsky. God, every time I say his name on camera, I butcher it. And I could say it like Dostoevsky, like a bunch of times, like when I'm not on camera. But as soon as I'm on camera, I'm like, don't fuck this name up. This is like a legitimate classic literature fucking name, motherfucker. Don't fuck this up. But anyway, so, you'll end up reading stuff that gives you points in those categories without even thinking about doing it. So don't worry about it. So, yeah, I guess that's it.